on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Orlando, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then it's Wendell Carter, then there's Jalen Suggs, and it's Black in at the 1. And for the Hornets, Brandon Miller is out there with Ball. Then it's Mo Bamba, and it's Salon in at the 4-man position. And Grant, sitting at the midway point of the season now, as a player, does it feel that way? Or does one half drag on more than the other?
You know, I'd say the back half can feel a little bit longer. Whether it's games of consequence that magnify things, or for teams lower down, maybe the season drags on at the end.
And here's Ball, 3-pointer. They get the rebound. Here's Miller. Connects from downtown.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Here's Black, hounded by Ball.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Bamba. Now the Hornets moving it up. Ball no good. Suggs against Miller. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Here's Black. After the basket by Charlotte. Wagner outside. The 3 is up. And another miss by Orlando. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And it's good. 2 points. Ball's got 6 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
With the drive. Shot's good by Black.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Ball. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Wagner outside. Suggs outside. Here's Black, hounded by Ball. Releases. And Caro no good.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Charlotte shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first free throw is good. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Leonard. Howard's checked in for Orlando. Second free throw, no good. For Orlando, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Ball against Carter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, look, this is a guy who uses his physicality to get to the stripe. Carter Jr. is a big kid.
And so Carter nails them both. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Champ in their last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He added 61 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun. especially when you have it going like he did.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Here's Wagner. It's rebounded by Salon. Hornets leading by 12. Ball passes to Miller. And Ball throws it down.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Out to the right wing. Bancaro outside. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, the scouting report may tell you different, but you can't just allow Bancaro shots at the arc.
It's stolen by Howard. Going all the way to the rack. The finish. And he lays it in off the breakaway.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 10 shooting. Pass to Salon. To the paint. Ball. Tips it back in. Ball's got 19 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Magic trail by 11. Black passes to Carter. Here's Black. From 12 feet. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Black's got 6.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
And Ball throws it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they've built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's Black. The Hornets making their last shot. That one doesn't drop. Howard against Ball. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Black, no good. Up in time. Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And so it's Charlotte, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Teams making some changes here. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Mo Bamba out there with Brandon Miller. Then there's LaMelo Ball, then it's Ball, and it's Branham in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Bancaro. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Bamba's got his 6th rebound on the night. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, this young Magic roster has chemistry. Coach Jamal Mosley said they're so tight together. It's just organic. They're happy in creating these relationships over time, and it's because they're all just good kids that like being around each other. Guys, that's what you want.
Yeah, no question. Something to build on, Allie. Thank you. Takes a step back. Suggs, no good.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And Carroll, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Ball, and it's in there. Ball's got 26 points.
Well, great job to push it up the court with the pass, and they get a nice transition score.
Black passes to Suggs. We've got 1:08 left in the second. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Charlotte leading by 13. Up top Ball. 26 points for him. Over Suggs. And Ball with the basket. The assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Shot from 12. And Carroll, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
And that one's good. Ball's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Ball no good. On the wing, Suggs. Three-pointer, no good. That shot missing. And so that brings the first half to a close. Charlotte on top, up by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
If these guys end up making the cut, this will be a dunk contest for the ages, man. They're not just athletes, they are showmen.
And as long as they show me creativity, and it reminds me like a box of donuts, I need something fresh.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Hornets.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's who Jamal Mosley is starting the second half with. Then Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Black in at the 1. There's Ball with a 3, and the three-pointer goes. Ball's got 31 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Black. Back to Suggs. And here's Banchero. The big man, Banchero, showing the range.
It's always a good sign when Banchero is hitting the 3. He's working to become more consistent out there.
Here's Black. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They led by as many as 18.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Knocks it down from distance.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes. and just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Paolo Banchero.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Here's Miller. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Black, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Suggs has got 5 points.
Just putting on a show right there. Suggs showing off his creativity.
The 3 from Ball. Fires in the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Second, the Magic.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Back to Suggs. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 7 points in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Ball passes to Bamba. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Here's Black. He's got 13. Takes it inside. Count it.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Charlotte leading by 20. Ball taking his time here. And Ball throws it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Banchero outside. Leonard against Wagner. Carter, a screen on Leonard. Wagner for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Banchero right side. Suggs outside. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Bamba. The Hornets have gotten off to an incredible start in this half. 8 of 8 from the floor. Wagner outside. Here's Black. 15 points in the game. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Suggs, the pass to Carter. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. Pass to Ball. It's hauled in by Black. Orlando's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Carter, the pass to Black. Ball with a steal. Now the Hornets moving it up. And Ball throws it down.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
And so Charlotte with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Bataze. Banchero comes in for Hunter. And Black subbed in for Howard. Well, Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Ball is out there with Ball. And it's Marion in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And the first one at the line is good. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
The Hornets making a switch here. Reed's checked in. It's good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one, doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
The 3 from Banchero. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Another one goes. Incredible.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Black passes to Banchero. Here's Suggs, hounded by Ball. Picked by Carter. Here's Banchero. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Well, with the ball in his hands, Banchero's got a lot of freedom out there to make decisions.
That one's good for 2. Ball's got 54 points.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficiently.
Pass to Banchero. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Misses from close range. Charlotte has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Black. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Champ.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. The three ball. Ball with the rebound. Can't hit from in close.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.